Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome for another reading. This time it is for you, Virgo. Now, people, we just had the Virgo moon, I believe, and we just had the Virgo season go away a little while earlier. But happy belated birthday to all my Virgos in here. Now, before I jump into the reading, people, this could be uh, an energy that is filling you as you cross the Virgo season because that's your birthday time. So, whatever the changes have happened, and you guys are ready to move forward. So, we'll check into the energies. But two reminders, people. One is time is fluid, energies are interchangeable. It could be you, Virgo, or it could be, excuse me, somebody in your life who is making happen with all these energies at this point in time. So you will reckon with it as we walk into the energies. Now, the first energy out here, people, the spirit animal talks about the starfish of sensitivity, okay, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy you're getting right away because with the starfish, people, it reminds us that we don't need to carry everything on our own, okay? We are invited to spread the weight around or ask for help and drop the things and belief that no longer serve us. So it's like a very radiant energy, people, a lot of radiance which is coming back because, this is all about teaching us that no matter what we may feel is lost in our lives forever, we can often rebuild or find over time that nothing is forever, nothing is set in stone. Things change, things move, things happen, new phases come, old phases disappear. That's the kind of energy from the starfish or sensitivity that you will be realizing, or you are already in the process, or it's coming to you. Now, with this, it's clarified with exceeding expectation, I soar into excellence. Look, okay, because you're dropping a lot of things, people. You're letting go of a lot of things in your life, which is telling you renewing your life, radiant vitality is filling my life with regards to all the old clutter, all the old thought process, all the old energies that you had been sitting. Probably some of you guys have been sitting with a lot of crosses on your back. You were carrying a lot of weight, negative thought patterns, negative implications on life that, oh, nothing will happen more. Whatever had to happen has already happened. I'm not going to get anything new. Okay, so those kind of thought patterns, people, is moving away because you're shining yourself. You will be able to understand with the starfish that it's time, people. It's about time that you have to declutter your own life. Okay, and soar into excellence, guys. It's very important at this point in time that energy is catching up with you. With the Moonology card, is your card says new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Look, okay, so yeah, so you are letting things go, people, because you're taking in new stuff. You're inviting new thought process, you're inviting new energy, you're inviting a lot of new healing, a lot of new stuff that you were perhaps not able to understand before, and you were immersed in a lot of clutter that filled your life at some point in time. With this, people, the way you're traveling, it's the gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. Look, so the way you are, you're opening things up, you're letting things go, you're moving, you're expanding your vision, your thought process. You are learning to expand yourself, expand your horizon. You are learning to open the gates of triumph because you're now ready to move into something that is going to bring you back your happiness, your life path, your whatever that stuff that you are looking slowly but surely you're telling yourself that I can make it happen. It's a time to give rather than take. So I'm giving away the old energies. I'm going to take in something beautiful, something new, and this is the new moon in Virgo, when I'm giving away the old and I'm going to bring back something new that's going to bring my life back into the right place. So you're opening the gates of triumph, people. Your success expands in your life. You're walking through and you're making things happen. Now, with this, people, you got three major arcanas showing up. So I would say this reading is quite intense in here for people. The first card out is the Wheel of Fortune. We are immersed in natural cycles, seasons, ups and downs in life, good and bad fortune. Observe the world carefully. Learn. Learn from what you see, what you have done, what has happened, because the cycle is changing, the wheel is moving, people. And then you got the moon. We need to master the lunatic temperament, the self delusions, and the dangers inside and outside our mind. It's all about the mind. Accepting the unknown and the feminine side of the world. So, some of you people could also be in touch with a feminine energy, or you could be a feminine yourself, doesn't matter. But you will master the lunatic temperament, the self delusion, and the danger side of our mind, inside and outside. Whatever that fear or the terror, whatever had been holding you, when now you're coming in contact with your life cycle, people, the seasons, which is changing, ups and downs in life, good and bad fortune, and why it has happened, that moon will kind of give you some amount of understanding, clarity in regards to this thought process. Then comes the tower. The balance was disturbed because you were not able to move. Somebody had been holding that fear, the terror, the dread. The world is collapsing and honor is being punished. These events are positive, necessary, and never truly catastrophic. So, whatever that had stopped you, people, is also what I'm getting. Whatever that had stopped you from moving outside your vicinity or outside your comfort zone, people, that balance that you had built somewhere will be shattered, and you will be forced to move outside your comfort zone, is also what I'm getting. Okay, you will no longer be able to walk into that same area. That's why the gates of triumph is opening up, because universe wants to move you, renew your life, exceed your expectations, and show your radiance, that now it's the time to shine back into the world again, people. Okay, so somebody is moving out of an old comfort zone, somebody is moving out of an old pattern, whatever that had been stopping that wheel showing up right in the beginning is also an end of a chapter here that needs to move, where the tower needs to come in because of this moon, the illusion, the fear, the terror, the not clear, confused energy that is going to move away, people. That confused energy of not getting a whole clarity on a situation, where you perhaps were very clouded with your thought, not being able to understand, why this is happening, why the bad fortune is continuing. But it's a season. That season is disappearing because you are breaking it open, people. You are breaking it open, Virgo. Okay? So this is the time period, guys, that after your season is getting nearly over at this moment, this change is manifesting in your life at this point, people. The bottom of the deck is important. It gives us the theme of the reading as well. So we'll check to see the bottom before I jump into the real reading here, people. And then the bottom of the deck is the star card for your major arcana. Now, with the bottom, you got orangutan or creation. Now, this orangutan, people, is one of the few animals who has learned to use their tools to solve problems and make their life easy. Okay, it's all about creative thinking about your situation and finding a new innovative solution to achieve your goals and move forward with ease and grace. So, somebody over here, Virgo, is into this energy of making things happen very creatively, looking at problems, looking at solutions in a very creative fashion, because now they have the creative tool with them, or they will be getting it as they open their mind, as they open the gates of triumph, as they declutter, as they soar into excellence, people, where they push away the negative and take in the positive. Okay, the bottom of the deck for the moonology is this energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So this creative energy is coming into focus, people. Okay, where there is tools, where there are solutions, but everything very creatively will be approached, finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. So it's a very spiritual and creative effort in the process, in the pipeline, people. Very processed work in here with your spiritual wisdom, with your creative energy, where the energy is gaining momentum, it's becoming very intense, and then you have the star. We can see the positive omens, you will see it. We have divine intelligence, ideas, and purity of spirit. These gifts come from the stars and will be visible only if you lift your eyes away from the planet Earth. So you will get that, people. You will see it for yourself. You will understand how that spiritual work of you looking at your wisdom with the tools that you are having at the moment, or you will be getting, people, is inviting in a lot of creative approach to your problems. Because look, because you, Virgo, you are clearing yourself here, or something that will collapse, because it's an involuntary clearance, something that will involuntarily push you out of your comfort zone of the way of thinking, of whatever the pattern you had been following in your life, will collapse, because universe is pushing you towards your brighter side of life. And here, where the gates of triumph will open up sooner or later, people. All right. Okay, so Virgo, let's go for your tarot card reading and see what more my spirit will have to direct us and give us the guidance in here. So it's a time, people. This energy is gaining momentum. Whatever you are doing, whatever you're thinking, however way you're working, with regards to your plans, with regards to your ideas, with regards to your solutions, with regards to your creative ideas, creative solutions, whatever that is going to bring you back your fortune and um, your success, people. Okay, so it's going to be an energy this time of the year, Virgo. The ones I'm in touch with, people, this collective group of Virgo people, will be working towards something that's going to manifest their success in life, because they're able to, like I said, they're able to declutter, and they will be decluttering because they will realize that, not all crosses are meant for their own shoulders. Okay, so they have to offload the burden from their life, which will happen involuntarily, perhaps, for some people as well, I'm getting, which is where they had been sitting in a pattern in their life, not being able to exceed their own expectations because they were getting caught up in a lot of other issues in their life as well, people. Okay, so let's look at your tarot energies in here to see what it is that we are looking into for you, Virgo. But lot of changes in your life will show up, and some of those changes, people, will happen involuntarily. It's like an awakening. The tower is an awakening to people, okay, where all of a sudden one day you will discover that whatever you had been thinking or you had been, kind of sitting in people was not the right energy. It's not going to happen anymore. That awakening is coming to you as you clear yourself, your road towards your own success. You will get the awakening, people. You will, okay? You will understand that for yourself. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. Yeah, there is a lot of healing. There is some situation, people, that is being healed, like with the Star card I told you. Lot of healing that is going on, where a battle is on the verge of getting out of your way. A battle that you had been fighting in yourself, could be an internal, could be an external energy, doesn't matter. But there was a lot of battle, people, where from which now there is a lot of healing, resting, rejuvenation with the Star card at the bottom of your major arcana that is coming up in here to let you know, guys, that things are getting cleared and understanding is getting better with your story in here, Virgo. Okay, so the first part of the reading, guys, you got the Six of Swords, the Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Look at the sword energy, people, and Four of Swords. There is a lot of mental issues, people, that you were fighting, and now you're trying to heal. Okay, because so this is, and the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is a very passionate energy, a fire energy. Leo, Sag, Aries, could be anybody, doesn't matter. But right away, what I'm getting, people, from those four cards in here is your life path had been shortened in your expansion. Scope of expansion had been shortened because you, Virgo, or whoever it is, had not been able to move to have earned their success. The Six of Swords and the Eight of Swords is talking about your success story not being there in the right place, people. Because of the Five of Swords, there has been a defeat with this energy, where today you're coming to the point of getting back yourself, healing that. Maybe some of you people could have been in a lot of ego battle. Some of you could have been in a lot of harsh words, exchange of harsh words, actions, because you wanted to win something with the Five of Swords energy. But that did not happen, and that defeated your own purpose in life, people. Okay, so what has happened, wherever you were trying to move, or whatever you were trying to do did not happen because you were caught up in the energy of the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords, which stopped you from moving with the Six of Swords. You were not able to move. You were not able to move because of your own mental strength not being there, Virgo, not being there. You were too confused. You were too caught up in that Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords could be mental entrapment, could be physical entrapment, could be, it also could be for some people that you guys were being held up in a place where there has been a lot of fight and a defeat that has happened. For some, I'm getting even that. Okay, that physical movement was not possible because somebody had kept you imprisoned. There could have been a lot of narcissist behavior with the Eight of Swords, or it could have been a mental sabotage for yourself that you were not able to move. But whatever that story, people, is coming to the place of being defeated with the Five of Swords, that you've been trying to fight this energy. It's like that energy, guys, is like, okay, you're not letting me move, or I'm not being able to move, so I'm throwing my frustrations on somebody else. Okay, I'm not being able to bring back money. I'm not being able to bring back my health or wealth or vitality. So that frustration was catching up in my life, which I was putting it through my actions and words. But that brought my defeat. That brought my defeat because somewhere, people, I'm also getting that some of you guys were extremely frustrated with whatever that you were not able to manifest because you were getting caught. You were getting caught, which is coming to the Seven of Wands or the Lord of Valor, where there is a lot of strength for your stability now going to come back. Okay, where you will put up boundaries with people or with situations, Virgo, because you want to be recognized for who you are in here, how much of strength and courage you do really have. Okay, and nobody will be able to stop you from moving forward because this is where the tower will come in, people, where involuntarily you will kind of wake up one day and tell yourself that what you have been doing for so long had been totally useless. You have got caught in the wrong place, wrong time, wrong situation. Whether it was your doing or somebody doing it for you, that didn't matter, but you did get caught, people. And a lot of frustration, a lot of bitterness, a lot of, you know, fight and bickering things happened where somebody wanted to win this war to move forward by doing or showing their anger and ego. Okay, from which they are coming to an energy of understanding they don't need to do that. They have their own power, they have their own valor, they have their own strength that needs to be now used to get what they want in their life. Okay, now the next part of the reading talks about the Ace of Cups, Five of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Devil energy. Again, see, you have not been able to move, people. The Ace of Cup is being in the flow of the energy for your self-love, or it could be a love that you wanted to give to somebody, whichever. But that flow of energy for that new beginning of love, either for yourself or for somebody, had been stopped because there has been a lot of loss in your emotional pleasure, people. Whoever it is that I'm in connection with or in contact with from my spirit. Okay, and that brought in a lot of despair and cruelty with the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords, people. Because somebody, like I said, somebody had not been able to have their wish fulfillment in here. So what had happened, people, is because of this devil energy, somebody had been stuck in a very bad and negative situation in their life. The devil also could be the shadow side. Okay, which is the shadow side. Also, it could be for some people where they knew that whatever they're looking for is not there with them because they have got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. So their understanding was totally screwed up. Their mindset was totally screwed up. You know what I mean? Like totally, somebody could have been manipulating their mental strength for some people because of the shadow side of the devil energy, people. It is a lot of worry, stress, tension. Could be codependency for some people. Like you knew that you are dependent on somebody so much or being codependent on somebody so much that you were not able to have your wish fulfillment, which caused a lot of panic and anxiety in your life because you wanted to move towards this new beginning of love, of self-love, being in the flow of the beautiful energy of love. But the Five of Cups appear and the Eight of Swords, that somebody was holding somebody in here and not letting them move, or you, Virgo, was holding yourself because of that fear and you were not able to move. So there was a lot of bitterness now which is being defeated with regards to your pride and ego as well. You know, that is Five of Swords, Nine of Swords. Look, it's coming to the point of you understanding with the Nine of Swords how cruel and in despair you were with regards to this movement that did not happen towards your own wish fulfillment because of the shadow side of the devil that had caught you people in a very, very toxic place, is what I want to say here. Very toxic, very toxic, from where you're evolving with your strength. See, that's where the orangutan comes in with creation, people. Understanding you have the tools to create and expand your own success in life. Okay? And that is where the story is moving, people. And then we have the Emperor, Knight of Wand, and Judgment in the reverse. Yeah. Judgment in the reverse, people, talks about a complete unawakened state where there was a lot of injustice in here, people, where somebody had not been able to give a rebirth or bring about a reconciliation, a rebirth of a situation where it could be that now people, somebody is really waking up because with the emperor, it's the divine masculine or a very masculine energy, people who is coming in contact with their own force, with their own understanding, with their own power, with their own spiritual sanctuary, people. Look, opening to your spiritual source. And then we have the Knight of Wand, guys, which is a very, very quick, powerful energy of the flame and lightning. Somebody is getting back into shape very, very quickly, Virgo. Very, very quickly because of the judgment in the reverse. They have woken up or will be waking up here. Will be waking up because the judgment in the reverse talks about a lot of injustice that has happened in somebody's life here or in somebody's story here, people. Yeah. So there has been a lot of injustice. There has been a lot of messing around with somebody's happiness. From where, now see again, where somebody is recovering, you have, let's look at this. Yeah. See, somebody is recovering their money, Nine of Pentacles, their health, their wealth, their vitality from the King of Wand in the reverse. King of Wand in the reverse is a very, very negative energy of a person, people. Where somebody had been completely caught in the wrong place, in the wrong situation. Where someone's money could have been drained, someone's resources could have been drained. Somebody's finance underwent a lot of trouble. Somebody had a very, very nasty contact with people or individuals who created a lot of mess up in their life, or they could have done this because of the King of Wand in the reverse, people. It's a very, very wrong energy of a person caught in a wrong place where they have suffered with their money, their finances, with everything in their life which is coming to an end, with the lovers, people showing up in here telling me that things are now coming back into balance or will be coming back into balance because somebody is healing their own self in here, taking their time to work through this energy that had really caught them in a very wrong place at a wrong time. You know, it's like that energy, people, where somebody gets caught in a wrong place at the wrong time. So that's what I'm getting from this energy, which is moving away. Let's look at the Six of Swords here. Somebody had not been able to move towards their wish fulfillment, people. Their money, their health, their wealth, their vitality had been suffering. With the Six of Swords, you got crossroad, journey, multiple choice, travel. So free will. Yeah, somebody is coming in contact with this opportunity, people. They're weighing their options. They're taking a decision on which side of the road they have to move from wherever they had been defeated and caught in a very wrong place at the wrong time. They're taking a decision now to move across and expand their success, towards their own wish fulfillment in here, people. Let's look at the Seven of Wand. Please talk to me about the Seven. Now, Seven of Wand, it also could be people that somebody is putting up boundaries, not letting somebody know what they are trying to manifest here. It's been, it's their own wish fulfillment that they are taking care of now. In their own way, they are creating their own energy. The Hanged Man, yeah, look, they are getting that inspiration, Neptune, their spirituality, their intuition, their psychic ability is moving them towards a new direction in life in here. They have learned a lot of lesson where there has been a lot of shadow work as well. You could have gone through a lot of dreams. You could have gone through a lot of psychic ability download, a lot of enlightenment of your shadow side, that now it's time for you to take a decision on this journey of your life towards whatever that you are wanting to manifest, people. Excuse me. Let's look at the Ace of Cups. You wanted all the happiness, Virgo, is also what I'm getting. You wanted love, you wanted happiness, you wanted joy, you wanted fulfillment, but it didn't happen. Whether, like I said, whether you couldn't move or somebody didn't let you move. Let's put it like that. Let's look at the Ace of Cups. So, so that kept you tied in a very wrong place. With the Ace of Cups, people, you got beginnings, innocence, brand new. Yeah. And Tower. Look. So something is breaking off involuntarily for a new beginning, people. And then you have the devil. You are killing the devil energy. That's what I told you. The devil energy is moving away, guys. You're getting rid of that shadow side of the devil energy that caught you in a lot of Nine of Swords and Five of Cups energy. Lot of grief and trouble and apathy of your emotions, where you knew that you have done the wrong thing, Virgo. That should not have been the case here. It should have been the other way around. So you're coming to the place, people, you're killing that bad devil energy to bring back your eyes on the prize of what you want. You're becoming more disciplined, more ambitious. Devil has got two sides, remember. One is the bad and one is the good. All cards have that. So where one bad side had caught you, the other good side of that same energy is the Capricorn energy that you're using to find your own discipline and your own ambition in life, being resourceful, being conservative in your money, with your finances, with your emotions as well, because you have learned your lesson of your own defeated energy, of your own Eight of Swords, mental entrapment, feeling victimized, not being able to move, not being able to expand, not being able to do anything better for your life, that you are now hell-bent on renewing, decluttering, exposing yourself to understand that you want to do much better than what you have been doing before. Let's look at the Emperor. And the Emperor energy is the Aries energy, people, which is a highly powerful energy for sure. It's a divine masculine energy, very much like the Sun energy. A lot of vitality, lot of health. Because for some people, guys, lack of emotion could have given you a lot of trouble emotionally, making you very sick and tired because there was no love in somebody's life. Love had been broken, shattered, stopped. Because of your mental strength that evaporated, your emotions went for a toss, people. Went for a toss. With the Emperor energy, you got the Church. Look, you got principle, religion, family values, marriage. Yeah, you're coming in contact with your own spiritual sanctuary. Look, opening to your spiritual source of understanding your own programming. Your consciousness is telling you about whatever happened in here was has to be changed. Your principle was not right for some people. There was, for some, there has been a lot of strife in their marriage life as well, or in their married life as well. So the collective consciousness of the emperor is programming you back into shape, people. From all the arguments, all the fight, all the bitterness, all that story that went around in your life, people. Let's look at the Knight of Wand here. And the Knight of Wand again is a very Aries, Sag, Leo energy, people, that is coming in very quickly. Lot of adventure, lot of guts, mortar and pestle. There is a lot of alchemy, people. Breaking down of things will happen very quickly here with regards to your own energy. Something that was bad will be broken down and you will be able to move, people. You will be able to move, okay? Let's look at the Judgment in the reverse. You know, you're putting back yourself in a very, very spiritual but powerful energy here, Virgo. You know, where there is a lot of creativity with this mortar and pestle of the orangutan here and that starfish. The Judgment in the reverse, people, what does it talk about? Let's see here. We got the bridge, communication, unity, uniting, overcoming barrier from the mask, disguise, conceal. Yeah, somebody was hiding something here, and that's where the awakening is coming, people. That's where the awakening is coming in very quickly. As somebody is building back their life, resting after a very troubled period, clearing their mind, where the wheel was blocked because they had not been able to clear their own illusion in their life. They had got caught in a lot of trouble. Being in the troubled water is what I would say. Where now involuntarily that will shatter. Somebody will have to get out of their comfort zone in here, Virgo. Somebody will no longer be able to hang on to the old anymore. And this energy is gaining momentum here. Okay, this energy of creative expansion of your spiritual sanctuary is gaining momentum as you decrease your load, as you declutter yourself, as you expand out of that energy and move towards your own path, people. Where you have financially, materialistically, financially, spiritually have been drained. Somebody has been drained here, people. Because there was a lot of hidden stuff in here with the devil, you know, that shadow side, which is where the tower is coming in to bring in the new decision of this journey where somebody has gone through a lot of learning lesson of their own story, where they have to now honor what they have to honor with regards to that alchemy they are coming in contact with in here, with the Knight of Wand energy, very, very quickly, people, very passionately, very quickly. Both are very passionate energy of the divine masculine and the Lord and the Knight of Wand, you know, where somebody is suddenly waking up, getting that illumination of the alchemy, reprogramming their own traditions, their own religious values, belief, their own collective consciousness to build back the bridge of unity, connection, integrity, overcoming the barriers that was closed in here, that was catching them in here from that ego, hidden motivation. They had a lot of ego people, whoever I am in touch with. That's where the Five of Swords, there was a lot of ego war where somebody was not able to show that they have been defeated. They were not able to, um, you know, project their own defeat. They were, it could be because they were trying to hide that behind the mask, that not all that they showed to the world was right, kind of a thing. So financially they could have been drained, emotionally there was a lot of drain because somebody had been caught in the devil energy, very, very shadow side of their own self as well. And here is also what I'm getting, people. Okay, so things are coming back. It's a little time process, taking taking a little more time than what normally would you would like to get, but it's an energy change. So this energy change, this movement will be a little bit, will be taking a little bit of more time than normal, but it's all happening, at this point. For some it's going to happen, for some it's already in the way. Okay, so take your time, people. Don't rush, because you are definitely clearing a lot of things here from your old self, from your old path. You're getting back a new wisdom in your life. You're coming in contact with your own wisdom to compromise on a situation here, build a bridge back with people, with friends, with relatives, with jobs, with careers, whatever that you need to now enhance in order to move forward, to declutter your life, people. Okay, enjoy this reading, guys. Until then, goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, and Namaste.